Okay, I'm back, live again, unfortunately. Let me tell you a story. I streamed for about 4.5 hours today, and it turns out I had the wrong window capture. So, when I went and looked at my VOD, it was just a black screen. And, yeah, no one could see the footage. They could just see me on this webcam here, and I don't know, hear the game and all the sound and stuff and my reactions, but there was nothing on screen, just blank. So I'm gonna have to do this progress all over again, hoping it's not gonna take me 4 hours because this last part of the game is just so long, but I'm prepared to go through it again. Um, I know I know the routing pretty well now. This will be my fourth time playing this game technically, so after this, no more. Okay, without further ado, let's load. Oh, and one more thing. My load, it's just after where I stopped yesterday in my previous video. I quick saved just inside from where I was yesterday, which was outside. Alright, so let's get started here and make sure 100% absolutely positively that I'm capturing this. Yes, I can see it on screen. Alright, I've got my chat open. We're going to load the game. Military. Okay, I'm going to check again if it's capturing. Yes, it is. Okay. So this is just inside from the desert. But you're going to see a lot more of the desert, so we're going to save here. So yeah, streamer mistake 101. Make sure your damn screen is capturing before you even start streaming, you know? We're gonna see a lot of those turrets. I don't exactly know where those grenades are coming from. There's no real grenade type enemies. Oh, he throws a grenade. Okay. I just saw it coming from his hand. He must have thrown 2 grenades. But yeah, as soon as this door opens, I don't know how he can rapidly throw so many grenades. I was playing this part earlier and wondering. This part's gotten more ridiculous. And I'm like, fully alert right now. I guess we'll just have to go forward and see. Okay, we got that turret. Absolute war zone out here. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you guys. I've already streamed all the way through this last part of the game, and now I'm putting myself forward and doing it all over again. This is me putting myself through hell again, I guess. I had a funny feeling of when I checked the VOD, there was absolutely no picture. My voice was crystal clear, but I guess it's just the way things go sometimes. I think I know what it was though. I was messing with some other window captures on Streamlabs, and then I start this game up again, expecting the picture to be fine. But let's put that aside now and continue with this. Okay. Because gotta finish this game, right? I'm like, this is part 4. Should go back down and get that health. That is the greatest idea ever. Oof. Okay, what is... There's a lot of doors that look the same. Rightfully so, because we're in a facility. Save. Oh yeah, new robot guys. You'll see a ton of them as well. They drop grenade launchers sometimes. Right, let's try that again. Forgotten about that wee spot. Command center. By the way, our objectives: find the command center and open the main gate. This is necessary to find the security card to access the command center. Yes. Our security key ain't far away, so... Got some hip-hop here. Okay, I forgot this last time, but yes, you can pick up to the security key. This guy's just randomly chilling in the locker here. Save. Man, it's a good thing I saved. These guys can be a little annoying. Alright, let's switch our weapon. That's the wrong door of the command center. Need to go back here. Alright, it's broken. Jeez. Okay, so we need to go back down. Let's switch weapon. Oh! Hey, he just clipped through the wall. He's gone. Okay. Let's... This part is kind of annoying. They spot you instantly. It's just like... Not even a sniper can... Alright, let's just be a little cautious. Right. There we go. And I believe there's a mid pack on the other side. That guy's still alive though, so... Okay, we're gonna have to be quick through here. There's a guy behind me, so...
Drop your weapons. He's finished.
Where does that guy appear, actually? If he appears behind me... Shit. And do you hear that? I guess it was just the TV, but it's like someone was stuck behind the door. Whoa. Okay. Can open this. Let's save. We can get pretty much a whole lot of ammo here. Just spam the ammo spawn. He was walking against the wall. Okay, I think that's enough. Boom. Okay, that's where we need to be, on the command center. Find the command center and open the main gate. Oh, and there's turrets, so you need to be careful. We'll just save. Those turrets are going to become our main threat, so... Okay. Locked. Alright, we need to go back upstairs here. Do this. And this. That'll shut off the force field. This is a hallway absolutely full of turrets. You just take them down consecutively. They can be absolutely brutal if you don't see them coming like that. And just a reminder, I'm playing this again because I forgot to... I got the wrong window capture and lost 4.5 hours of gameplay. So I'm doing this again for everyone. It doesn't feel as painful, but it's still kind of disappointing that I have to do this again. Oh shit. Focus for a second on these. And then we'll drop a save at the end. Where's that other one? that one above you can catch you out. That one there. And this one. So many turrets. Gotcha! Okay, let's use this.
You stay and guard the gate. The plane will return and cause us a shitload of problems.
I guess it's flying for help. Things are gonna get very hot very soon.
The firing computer in the transporter says it took a couple of direct hits. It can't stay up too much longer and it can transmit the report because you neutralized the retransmission station.
Excuse me for 1 second. Cutscene.
And try to seize the station back. Down there, we can manage it ourselves, but I need you there. You've got to hold the perimeter of the gate, otherwise they'll get inside and we're through.
Okay, I'll take care of it. But don't stay there too long.
We found a functioning exoskeleton for you. It's not fully armed, but it should be enough.
It'll have to be.
They're a rip-off of the Quake 2 Strong, I think. Okie dokie. Yes, we're in the exoskeleton, so we need to defend this gate here. There'll be a drop ship that'll fly over, and it'll drop guys, so it's literally like shooting pixels. Yeah. Considering how far away they drop some of the guys. But it's pretty straightforward. Pretty self-explanatory. Just have to wait till they come over the hill and it's one. Those bombs will hit you though. Just waiting. There's one in the distance there. It's so weird. The drop locations are so strange. Those guided missiles just hit me the whole time. You probably can't really see what I'm firing at, but there's guys in the distance. They're definitely there. Right, we'll save because this wave can glitch out sometimes. Just drop more guys in the distance there. Okay, got him. It's literally like shooting a speck sometimes. Okay, we got him. Oh, they're getting close. They, put one there to troll you. Thinking they're actually gonna get into the base, but they're not. They're way too far away for that. Should be almost done. I think I see him. There we go. Tiniest speck. Uh-oh. Alright, so that bomb plays a big part in the story. That thing on the slide that just went past. We're gonna be using it. Okay, Rivi Velis tram. We're still on Mars, I guess. Well, we just arrived, but we bounced from location, Mars location to Mars location. Okay, I got a feeling this isn't going to take too long.
It's up to you, old chap. The train's waiting at the depot. In the meantime, we'll secure the loading bay and prepare our packages for loading. Understood.
I'm just
See you
thinking,
there.
Played through all of this earlier. Okay, so first thing you want to do on this level is just go this way, just drop off. Very convoluted. But sometimes it's just the way these games go. These small development companies just assume what a video game is, basically. we need to make it onto that, so I think we are on the right track though. We could just... Ah, they made it so you can't... Okay. Made it so you can't just go straight there. But here we go. This is roughly where I went last time. A lot of train rides on this stage. Oh, other way. My bad. Invisible wall. And in this whole entire area, that is the only unlocked door. I can guarantee you 100% I've played this game so many times. Okay, that wasn't a bad. That was good. Now we go here. This guy is always going to fall through the bridge. Keep going down this way. Gonna save, take a chunk out of the level. Alright. Keep just going up. Yep. Alright, crossing this. Notice there's like an open vent here, so we go through here. Some very long corridors. And you want to do some this bit's really silly. Just about every pipe you jump on, you lose health. But there's C40. I did a bit of a longer drop there, but it really does a number on your health. And you just gotta hope you don't die and land on that medkit. So yeah, is that? You had a grenade launcher?
I can see it.
Some unpredictable weaponry here. that the enemies carry. Pretty sure it's just RNG. They like to pull fast ones on you, that's for sure. Man. This way? Just in case it happens again. Okay, I was about to say, just in case it happens again, we'll drop a second. Wow. Fastest finger first. There's one behind me. Alright, we gotta go. Oh, actually, missed those guys. Okay, this is where we're going anyway. Bump, 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 bump. Careful, there more cheap guys down here. Whoa! That was close. Save just in case. Just hit scan. Lucky I didn't die down there. Okay, that's the train we're riding, so we need to find a switch to activate it. And said switch is up here. You bump. Gotta watch that. Alright, and a guy on the other side as well. Man, these guys can be really cheap. especially with such low health. Alright, the guy deserves all the bullets. Now, this is how we activate it. And I was about to say without taking too much damage. But we just died, so. Okay. See, he tanks grenades like a madman, it's crazy. Okay. Okay. Let's simply drop on the platform. Right, now we're moving. The train is good to go. Lining up the tracks, and then that far gate is gonna lower. There'll be an enemy train beside us at some point. But as long as we stay in the train, mainly, we gotta rotate the tracks a couple of times. But it conveniently stops for us. You just gotta kind of rush back to the train while it does its thing. Yeah, get to the train, get the train to a reloading area, blow up along its track. So there's a bulb that we saw in one of the cutscenes, I'm gonna use that. Okay, this is our first stop to switch the tracks. We go up, and all these areas are up here, copy and pasted. They can be quite tricky if you don't know where the exact location of the guys are. There's one here, you just gotta make sure he's tucked into the corner. Oh. That guy there has a grenade launcher. The guy on your side, he can catch you off guard pretty easy. Whole lot of surprise, so... I think he just blew up his buddy. And there's a guy. There's a guy right at the end here. You can kind of snipe him. I wonder if he's going to hit me on the way back. I think I activated the tracks, so yeah. Let's run back and catch our train. Killing this guy in the process, hopefully. Yeah, so our train should be moving. It's a bit difficult once the train starts to get a move on. Like here, for example. You gotta kind of just get up there and then try not to get crushed by the physics. This should start. Oh yeah, the train will rotate and then it'll rise up to the platform. 1 second. Just gonna check something. Okay. Alright, we are go. Right here, is the enemy train. Oh, they despawned. What? They despawned off the train. Oh, there they go. Again. So just fire at them. Sometimes they get like pushed off, which makes life a lot easier. Okay. Right, there's... yeah. Prepare to see a lot of train riding until we blow up the enemy train and then move on to the next part of a lot of everything. So... a lot of do-do-do, riding the train. So yeah, this is exciting. They should have at least added something to do while you're riding along like this. Okay, the enemy train is stopped. Just about there. Just coming up to the second stop so we can rotate our tracks again. Copy and paste, copy and paste. Okay. Here's kind of an enemy base. It slows down so we can shoot some of these enemies. There's the bomb, by the way. So what we do is we want to bring the bomb with us, so we climb this ladder here. And we just hit the switch. And this big carrier thing will move over. Excuse me, and put it on the rack for us. In the meantime, we just go back to our train and we wait. It should fit in the latch. on the move again. Let's drop a save, just to kind of trim the travels a bit. I'm going back and forth. Alright, so rotate tracks, bomb, which we have, rotate tracks again. But just gonna have to wait for the train to do its thing. Bump bump doot, bump bump doot. So we get to another roadblock, I guess. I'm gonna drop another save. Oh, that was my bad. I guess I need to learn how to climb ladders. Alright, let's actually collect their things. We have to remain dark because there's gonna be an enemy that can see us, and we don't want that to happen. Okay. I guess that was worth the little it was that we just collected there. Okay, we're gonna save. Guy right in the middle. There's a guy there. Wanna run. Alright, they sort of cut you some slack by not giving you any enemies here in this area. Okay, so we're gonna run back to our train before it departs again. Eight health, we're not looking so hot. But we gotta move, nonetheless. Okay, let's do it. Crouch jump. Back into the train. We're gonna do a bit of hiding in the train this round because there's another enemy train that chases us, and there's just bullet and rocket spam, so probably the safest spot is here, like in this corner. Either in that corner or this corner. We'll save again. But yeah, if we just remain crouched here, the guys won't be able to see us. It's a good question. I actually trying to remember when they arrive. Very soon, though. I think in this next tunnel piece, they start arriving. But just sort of remain crouched as they're coming past, and fingers crossed a rocket doesn't come into the cart. Okay, we'll consider that a checkpoint because of the green light. Okay, blow up Longwood's train, that was just a... Here we go.
I can see
Yeah, rocket spam. You just have to remain crouched. Otherwise they're gonna see you instantly. Yep, there's more guys. Sometimes they'll, like, yeah, even see you, just get a glimpse of you through the wall or something, or just even being visible in the doorway, you know, just see the top of your head or whatever. The AI is just really jumpy like that. Not much of a scenery out there, it's just a dust storm. Okay. Just let them pass. There's a second wave of those as well. And just let them pass too. Yep, there they go. Okay. Bum bum bum. Coming up to our first hour. It's not bad. When my footage is actually capturing, it's quite nice to know in the back of my mind. Okay, gonna save in... Oh no, there's another cutscene. I thought it was about the cutscene again, but... Alright, this is our official train ride over, so let's go and meet our guys. They're gonna lead the way a little bit. This guy always gets stuck, so, you know, just don't worry about it. They're gonna die pretty quickly anyway, so... Not really necessary to wait for him, but he can sort of help you. All that for a cutscene again. Alright, so there's the bomb. Longwood's train is on the bridge right now. Oh. Sid's Bar, victory. Not quite full victory, but One day later, Mars, Drone City.
Samuel Longwood, president of the Mars Corp company, has been assassinated. A powerful charge
That guy's freaking out.
Perfect work, gentlemen. Every planned undertaking in the key positions in the company was a success. Mars Corp is falling apart. They no longer have the capacity to react to our activities. It's a great day. A great day for Mars and a great day for us. Victory is ours. But the day is not yet over. According to my
Not for
instructions,
Chaser,
in the
it's
event
not.
of success, you must all proceed to HQ.
But practically nobody knows where it is.
I'll show you the way.
You? You were the main connection with the command? I don't believe it. Right under Longwood's nose all the time. I thought you were fencing contraband for the miners. Come to think of it, though, I should have known something wasn't right. In view of what a poor bartender you were.
Which is the reason I'm coming with you. My services aren't required here anymore, and I've had enough of the sight of these drunken miners grinning mugs to last me a lifetime.
I hope there aren't any mirrors at HQ.
Do. Half day later, Mars, Lomonosov crater. Russian Mars facility.
Until now, we've communicated with the outside world only by means of the faithful. You certainly understand that the use of any product of so-called modern civilization in order to connect with the outside world would have been suicide. The only way to protect the command from the company and its electronic eyes and ears was to return to the Stone Age. I'm glad this will now be able to change.
Do.
This is an old base that was never completed. The Russians thought they could build wherever they landed.
Alright,
When
this
the whole southern sector
is the
collapsed,
last
they
part of the
packed up
game.
and moved
It is
south to
absolutely
This has been
cryptic,
Better for the Russians?
maze-like, and horrible in parts. If you have no idea where you're going. But,
everything is built on unstable soil. It's been completely avoided for some time.
we're gonna
Which is why no one guessed that we
we're
were
gonna
so
soldier our way through this.
Our subterfuge was successful.
I already know where to go because I've forgotten to put the actual game on screen earlier. So originally I was playing for 4.5 hours. Yeah, and prepare to see a lot of those turrets too.
Somebody's been observing us. It's impossible. Warn the command underground. Run! Warn Castor that we have a traitor among us, that he shouldn't trust anyone. That they can't get into the computer. Destroy the list. Watch for the automatic protection.
Oh, a lot of automatic protection. Okay. Save it. Can't use those lifts just yet. Gotta do this. Going down. Alright, Lomonosov crater. And this unfinished base is the HQ of rebels. I need to find them and warn them. Unfortunately, I need to pass through this floor full of automatic defense systems. I don't know why they thought this was a good idea, but prepare yourself for a whole lot of turrets. The first one being just up here. Okay, I probably want to use a lighter weapon so I don't blow myself up. Here we go again. Okay. You want to blow up this barrel. And that gives you access to go under here. And, you know, first time playing or second time, you forget a lot of level. Because everything starts to look the same. You wouldn't know that barrel is explosive, so yeah, even this one here. Let's get way back and we'll just blow the grates. Alright, we're in another room. You just gotta be careful because there's turrets. Okay, that wasn't very good. We got the 2 turrets though. Put in our night vision. Thankfully, they're nice enough to give you full health there, so. Going up. And be careful again. There are turrets. Know where the turrets are going to appear, and it's not that bad. Okay, now need to figure out where we need to go for 1 second here. Yep, that one always gets me. So silly. Yep. Let's... Oh, we don't actually need that. Okay. That electricity won't hurt you. Save. This bit's kind of tough. Oh, it does. Just on the side. You can blow up one like that. Blow up the other like this. And then very quickly, and very quickly just run to the back. You can generally kill 2 in a row here if you're fast enough, and if you have enough health, which I don't really. Also a matter of what one to shoot first as well, so. Okay. This is going to be very hairy. Here we go. 5 health. Alright. We can duck under this laser beam. Save. Or you can just shoot that barrel. Nice. And just watch yourself. I think that water's electric or something, but I don't see any kind of current source that would signify that. Anyway, there's a health pack in there. Oh, there we go. There's a cable. Okay. Something like. Just trying to remember here. Something like this. Not on those boxes. Okay, that's when we came in. Oh, good. Alright. So that end piece was if you wanted health or whatever. But we'll just continue under here. Go this side so it's easy for the turret above not to spot you. There's a turret right there. I mean, it can still spot you, but it's like... it's supposed to be harder for it to spot you. But unfortunately, I was right in range there. So let's try and maybe bypass it, or destroy it. Well, there's one above me too, so. You can sort of. Yeah, they're absolutely cheap. Alright, let's save and we'll try and just burst fire it. Unfortunately, there's another one. Okay. The other one is right there. Let's just deal with one at a time. Oh. Need to get rid of that first one. It's an absolute pain. I got just enough bullets and health. Reload. Somehow, sometimes this is the game, folks. Okay. Right, now that we've taken care of that, we can heal, we can armor up, and let's see what weapon we can use. Okay, that didn't have much on it. We can also use the barrels as an advantage. Okay, we can actually go up here and inside here. This just skips a lot of underground. I wouldn't say skip, it's like maybe more of a shortcut to the next section. Okay, let's go to this weapon. Yeah, this weapon, this gun here is absolutely useless for turrets. And be really quick. Okay. Right, so on both sides of you there's turrets. So you pick your poison basically. That was actually pretty close. That wasn't very close. That was close-ish. Okay. I had a feeling there was like... Those are just hand grenades. Alright. The turret's down, but... There's a turret in the distance. We gotta deal with. Got it. Alright, let's see if there's health under here. Yeah, I thought this was a wee, whoa! I forgot about you. Hey! Oh, you're just hitting me through that box. Shh. Alright. Let's go again. What's this ammo for this one? Might as well use it. Oof, just enough ammo to take care of that. Yeah, I'm not sure. Surprisingly, grenade launchers don't do too well against trap. Can we go back before? I've only got that. We've got 8 of that. Let's use grenades, see if that does. Okay, it just needs a little more bang bang. There we go. Just a tiny bit more. Now we got energy charges. Whole lot of grenades. And head into the next area. I said we can head into the next area. Alright. 2 HP, we ain't doing so hot. Luckily... Okay, we almost got a double whammy. Oh yeah, and there's guys. Just in case it wasn't like hectic enough, there's guys that come out of the wall there. Alright. Gotcha. We're gonna grab this health before these guys come in. We'll switch to this gun. And dead. Right, now we want to swing around because this robot's going to be behind us. And he doesn't play well with... Damn. I think he's dead. Right, I'm just wondering when the big robot comes. It's right now. But I'm like so low on health, it's you gotta be really quick. Alright. 49 HP, that's not too bad. 37, could be better. Just don't touch the laser beams, it's like an instant death. Oh man. Now I'm struggling with this. Got the health first. Yep. Yeah, did. Right, let's save. And we still have 100 health, so... Well, now we have 10. I actually want to kill this guy. I want to kill this guy, because he's... Now he's a pain. We'll just snipe him. Now let's switch to grenades. That turret's down. Okay, that one died in one shot. It was like a direct hit. You can cross here. Oh. There's no point in going here, I don't think. You can try, but I think it's just ammo and stuff. When you can just get ammo over here. We got more ammo for this one. Okay. Trying to remember what this part is. Oh, yep. Okay. Right, so easiest way is to take care of these guys first. There's one here too. Just snipe him. There's a computer, like, right in the middle of these grids, so it's easy to save just in case you stuff up. You can bunny hop. That's really weird. Okay. Go. Gives us health and armor. That deactivates the bottom laser on the other side there. Can be very frustrating, but it's not too bad. Just, yeah, get to grips. Okay, more turrets. And you probably want to save here. These turrets will be active, but they can't hit you from all the way over there. This one can, though. Just be careful. Alright, what have I got? Guess I can reload this. Save, and then just immediate grenades in that direction. Okay, we got pickups over here. It's pretty much a loadout for the next series of events. We're coming up to the fun parts of the game now. We're past the first initial fun part, but gets even better, guys. It's even better. As soon as you head down here, it begins. I have to get to the base of Rebels and warn the Rebels HQ. Find an alternative way to the lower floors of the base. We want to get back up here. And there's a war going on around us, so there's like our guys versus these other guys, and it's just happening underground for no reason. I don't trust what these guys are gonna fire. Just get rid of them. Oh, it's one of our guys, and they do stupid stuff like this. Where are you going exactly?
I can see it.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, so grenade spam is your friend. Just make sure they don't, like, ricochet back at you. My bad, I thought those were guys. Right, we're going to be seeing a lot of this elevator shaft. Just get ready. Gonna get that guy, he's glitched. What we do is we go down and not up. I don't think we go all the way down. Just continue to go up. It's a up down situation. Okay, so there's up, but essentially we need to get to the lower levels. Okay, so funnily enough, we go on this weird tube thing. There's two guys. Another one here. We want to shoot down this one. Make sure you get on that wee ledge. Otherwise, you're just gonna crate to your death. And we're doing pretty good with stream time, honestly. Now, let's save it here. Quickly. Take out this guy. 69 health. Okay, there, and then, sort of, and you jump on that ledge. Thanks for stepping out. Health. Nothing around this way. Oh, yeah, there's guys up here. Ouchie. Going here so we're not bothered by that other guy. But we have ammo for our pulse. The weapon that everyone's using. Could wake up some guys up here. There we go. Alright. Use our crouch jump. It's close. What else is there? Don't think there's... Oh yes. Yeah, health and armor. If you look in random spaces, you'll find important stuff. It's dead. And let's just check our corners here. It's dead. go back to this one. You probably don't need that spare health. Unless I'm going to speak too soon and... That guy cheaped me out. Oh, this bit's a bit annoying. There's 3 guys down here. One sometimes appears behind you or in front of you. I don't actually know where he comes from, but he can just kind of sneak up on you sometimes. Let's go down the ladder. There's a guy down here. He's in a really weird location. Oh, this part. Okay. So we'll save. Just get our grenade launcher and start spamming. Okay. Finish this guy off. Maybe not. Ah, there was 2 of them still alive. I guess you could use grenades for this section, but there we go. Okay, let's reload. We'll go back to this weapon. Reload it first. Okay, so right, we go in this mess, believe it or not. Duck behind here, go around, crouch, crouch again, jump, and right, you try not to get stuck there, because the game's glitchy. The geometry doesn't work in your favor sometimes, so just gotta kind of be... Did I save right on that? Oh. Okay, if I'd saved right on that glitch, and this is a ladder, jump across, crouch, there are guys. Of course there are guys, right there. Let's do that again. Climb this. Crouch. Try and blow them away, like, as soon as possible. Easiest is just grenade launcher or... They've sort of buffed the enemies for this end section. Save. so... Okay. Just blow the crap out of them. Alright, there's the... That's the last one. Okay, luckily he had health. So, then guys appear on the side of you. Okay. That was clean. Oh, I was about to say that was going so well. Save. At least that at least the tanky guys on top. Can you? There's another frustrating part. Dealing with these guys on stairs. Let's restore. Of course they're gonna follow us, so we do need to dispose of them. There's like grey guys down here sometimes. There's a... oh, there he is. They heard us from the other room. Okay. Let's keep going. Don't be fooled by random beams and stuff, because that's not where you go. Climbable. Through here. Ooh. Alright. There's robot dudes. There's 3 robot dudes. I guess you kind of... now that they're there... I guess we'll just snipe them. But yeah, holy crap. 1 HP. And there's one more. This guy isn't taking any hits. Got him. Alright, sheesh. What's next? Oh yeah. Dead soldiers. It's a little bit of a safe area to restock. Okay, we're at the drilling area. Our objectives are the same. Oh, here we go. Yep, we found the alternate way. We just have to get out of the base now. Get through the lift shafts to the lower floors of the base. And this is where the lift shaft fun begins, but
Who's there?
I have a pretty good idea. Where to go, so jump on here. Let's kill this guy first. Okay, we go down. This thing crashes down. Now we go all the way back up. We got quite a bit of platforming to do. Alright, next lift shaft. Do we go on this one? I think we continue up this one for now. Then things start just randomly falling, and we just sort of follow different falling sequences here. Just trigger events by going through each one. Oh shit. Okay, I generally do just fall off there. It's such a... that beam is in such an awkward position.
Who's there?
Oh yeah, there's guys here. We can hit him properly. Okay, good. I think we got him. Let's reload. Oh. One more guy. Right, let's climb this. I think we go all the way to the top. In order to crash the lift down. Because this ladder does go all the way to the top. Okay, jump on here. Alright, at one point we do. You don't want to fall. You don't want to fall too hard. At one point you're doing up on top of one of those lifts. We'll just head down for now. There it is. And don't do that. That's how you trigger that lift to fall though. Let's go down here. Might be able to see it, yeah. Destroyed. Okay. Grenade. Now, that ladder there, we want to get to it. First, we need to go up here, and this is the area I was thinking about. Where's that ladder from here? Oh, here we go. Okay, just don't fall to your death like that. You should be fine. Let's do that again. Barrels. Get up here. Save. They're a bit jank getting on ladders sometimes. And we want to not do that. We want to get on that pipe. I think we slide down that pipe. Tiny jump. Not a big jump, just a tiny jump. I think you can survive that pipe fall sometimes, but let's just do it this way. As intended, there is a ladder there. This becomes a ladder. We continue down. And we cross this metal beam that's coming up. He's fighting other people though, so alright, keep going down. Okay. One up here. And this is our last elevator shaft. Do go down. It makes sense now that we go down because we're wanting to find the rebels' base. Is there any other guys I can shoot through there? Doesn't look like it. Okay. We can go in here and get a vantage point on everyone. So there's all of these guys just hanging out and blow them away. Damn, I think. I do want to try something though. There's actually a faster way to go. This guy can annihilate you? Yeah. Just as I said it. He pulls a fast one on you with the grenades. Don't let him do anything. Alright, wanna maybe... No, not jump in here. Wanna get on top of here actually. And just break your way through here. Actually, I don't know why this room is here actually. It's kind of silly. Let's go back down. Okay, yep. Forget this exists. And just watch yourself. Actually, it's gone a wee bit of a detour. So you can either go in here. Whoa. Forgotten about that guy. I think I got them all. Alright, there's just a supply area. You don't really need to be in here. So where I was going previously was the way to go. Over here. Save. Alright, you want to burst. Yeah, that barrel gets blown up, but you flip through. Alright, I need to get through. How did I get through last time? I don't even think I went that way. Just 1 second. There we go. Okay. This is this one.
Behind you.
Last guy. Okay. Switch to this weapon. Okay, this part. Get our grenade launcher ready. This is a whole lot of guys. We run, run, run. Don't fall down. Like I just did. Or run out of ammo. Or go in the water. Everything I didn't just do. Don't do. I just did and don't do. Don't do the did. That's fine. Those vents are just for a vantage point. And we picked up a whole lot of ammo. Because there are a whole lot of those guys at the end. And they just have a lot of health. The splash damage from the wall gets you. Tough cookies. These guys are so scammy. Okay, 1 and 2. Alright. Activate this. There's a big digger thing, so this causes like a cave-in, so we can progress to the next area. It's like an underground drill. Alright, we don't need to go that way. Head down this direction. And just check your corners. Now we're on the other side. You just have to jump through an elaborate window. What's my hair doing? It's alfalfa. Alright. Into the lift. Don't worry, it did something. It brought us to another floor. Crap. Okay. So weird. The door shuts and then you create an explosion and it opens back up again. I'll save because there's a guy just here and well, okay, this guy just here. I did this part back to front by the looks of it. Let's get armor, and we drop down here for our next fight. Just lost a whole lot of health. Save. And we just drop down and try not to lose too much health. They can be very annoying. Or just OP soldiers, even with 100 health. Hey. Ah, he was reloading. Stuff these guys. Do that again. Okay. Let's move around a bit so they can't hurt us. And I believe that's the last guy. That's the last guy, almost killed me. Okay. I was about to say.
The others are coming.
Bit of platforming to take place. Let's collect this health though. Need to reload. Okay. After all. Catching a whole lot of bullets here. Oh, whoops. Pushing every key on the keyboard. Okay. You're 412. Two health packs, just in case. Let's not get stuck again. We have to kill ourselves. And go down. I saved. We don't need that health, but
Don't let him get away! I can see him!
these are just regular soldiers, but they can still kick my ass with their weird rubber bullets. Careful of that bit, it's a glitch. Now, there are turrets. Just going right through. That's no good. Let's save and just try and catch my bullets. Catch my bullets. Let's climb the ladder. There's a turret that's gonna mess you up. You can destroy it like this. If you're really careful. Or am I thinking of the other direction? Okay. Try and trigger these guys. Oh. Hey, we got him. Dead. There's that other turret. I don't know if I'll be able to kill it properly. Maybe. There we go. It's a good way of dealing with it. I didn't mean to drop down, but we're back here. There's not really... There's really nothing down here. You don't really need to be here anyway, so... let's climb the ladder again, and... go back up. We want to go this way. I had a feeling there was another turret. I just hadn't quite destroyed all of them. Pretty sure that's the last one though. Are we on the right track? Yes, we are. Maybe, he says. It's weird. It's this way. Gotta love uns to death. Okay, down. It's this guy here. You catch one stray and you're just dead. Well, this is the last part of... second last part of annoying enemies. There's one part near the end. Does pay to kill this guy. Alright. Guys pop out of this truck, believe it or not. Ah, I thought you were dead. Problem solved. I don't even know what hit me there. There we go. Okay. There's one guy on top here. Let's just try and hit him with this, maybe. And then let's pray that enough damage was inflicted. No. Well, there's one more up there. That's what hit me anyway. And then he just one-shots you. You gonna come to the edge? I hope he comes to the edge. To make my situation a lot easier. Maybe not. Let's go back. I obviously scared him back, so... Yep. Did last of my ammo. Large medkits. So we should. Okay. Now we want to switch to rockets here. Jump across here. There's 2 other guys. And if we're lucky, oh, don't do that. Without sliding off, of course. And if we're lucky, right, door opens. Don't let those guys ruin your day. And if we're lucky, we can just get up here, no hassle. Just generally, it lets us up. Unless it glitches. Ah. Smooth transition, buddy. It either works or it doesn't. It's like, I didn't need to reload. Save. Alright, generally we can get up here like need to break yourself up here. Alright. And up. And up. And up, game. And up. I know why. Doesn't help when enemies keep coming around the corner, but... Oh. Dude. So awkward. I think I know what to do though. What the game wants me to do. It wants me to go up here. Oh. Okay, no, that's down. It's really dumb if this is indeed the case. So I have to go around here first. And then I'll explain what's going on. I've explored that area basically. So it should let me get up here now. This is where you have to go. Oh my god. Then again, I can't explain what's going on, but... I seem to be struggling with this one area. Up. Up. Up again. Just... Go. I got up here before. I don't know what's going on. Please, gonna die again. Come on. There's like no upper body strength action going on here. Made it last time. With complete ease. There we go, it's just so broken, man. See, that tiny wee ledge. I can't even describe. I don't even know why it's so broken. Oh, okay, looks like I'm out. Let's reload. Alright. You don't want to drop down there. That's 2 and 3. Right. Do not drop down the shaft. There's more turrets to take care of. Alright. Let's head down here. Oh, hello. Alright, so if you remember that room, those computers. Let's go into the vent. Do a bit of platforming. And you want to jump on the computer there and into this cave section. And you can check out this if you want. It's game crashed. Alright, let's reload that. Hasn't crashed in a while. I mean, it hasn't even crashed today. And I technically wasn't streaming it today, so maybe it just doesn't like to be streamed. Right. Let's keep going. 2 hours and 40 minutes. Definitely gonna save. I always explore here, and I know that's not the way to go, but I end up going there anyway, so it tricks me into thinking it's an area. But, for reals though, we go. We make our way back up here. Hold on. Where did I even come from? Now I'm derping out. Oh, come on. Game. Maybe I do go this way, just... I'm drawing blanks. Drawing blanks in my mind. This is just great. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Alright, this is the last kind of hardish part. It's a good thing we got all these grenades. It's roughly around each corner there's a set of guys. You gotta make your way out of this maze. let's go this way. Save. It's a good thing they're all grouped. And luckily we had health. I think we been there. Did we go around here? I think we went. Yeah, this is where we started. Okay, yeah. Let's not get too overwhelmed. Ah, okay. Around this corner. And we must be almost out of the maze. That's good. Oh boy. We're going around in circles here. There's one way we haven't gone. We'll find it. I navigated my way around here the first time. Pretty good. That's the start. We need to find like stairs or something. Am I trying too hard? Am I like... I'm missing something? I feel like I'm missing something. My God. This maze is like, it's a menace. Yeah. Ugh. You just turn a corner and it's okay. Here's the conclusion to Chaser. Let's head to the end here. Let the cutscene play out. In just a second here. Move forward. And here we go.
Ah, Stone. You're coming at the best possible moment.
We got the bastard, sir. He's still breathing.
Longwood. You monster.
Here. What a surprise, Mr. Castor in person. Or should I address you as Commander Castor? I must say that you found a nice, distant place for your base. The only unhappy circumstance is that your welcome wasn't friendlier. Where has your sense of decency gone, Castor? Where are your ideals? Where are they? Is this to be the anthem for the liberation of Mars? 7 kilotons of Topex? A couple of my patients has run over Castor. This unprovoked assault could not go without a response. Did you think when you attacked me and my people that I'd let it go? Nothing will save you. Now you're finished. You were insane to believe your ideals, your base, the entire rebel movement is in ruins.
How? How did you learn about our base?
Are you asking me who betrayed you? You can see that I survived your well-prepared plan along with the main center, and it was thanks to—
It's impossible. I saw you die.
How can you in your shape trust what you saw? How can you believe your memories? Since when do you remember who died and how? The loss of memory must be a terrible thing. It allows you to forget your past, to forget who you are, what kind of bastard you actually are. Without his memory, a man has no past. Couldn't it all just be some kind of flashback, Jason? What if you were to wake up soon and find yourself on the spaceship on the trip between Earth and Mars?
Chaser! Don't let him manipulate you. Kill the devil. He's abusing cloning technologies, draining resources, appropriating things that belong to everyone. He wants to enslave Mars. He's preparing terrible things.
Castor, tell this gentleman, Mr. I don't remember you, I will kill you, exactly who was responsible for the cheerless status in which he now finds himself. Tell him how you attacked Majestic, how you let it explode, and how you interrupted his post-surgical rehabilitation, causing him trauma which cannot so easily be forgotten.
Castor! You attacked Majestic? You bastard!
I had to do it. Right after I learned what he needed you for. He has equipment which can scan the human mind. You would have betrayed all our plans, our hideouts. Nothing would have remained unrevealed. He would have destroyed us completely. But you did it. You escaped and came back. Now kill the monster and complete our plan.
You don't know anything, Castor. Long ago, I penetrated your movement. You have no idea how easy it is nowadays to break the human will. How quickly people agree to cooperate after they have experienced my Center for Non-Standard Interrogations. It was bad luck that nobody knew where to find you. You really are paranoid. Practically no one knew where you were. It was Stone who finally brought me to you.
Stone? I'll take care of Stone once I've finished with you, Longwood. I have a few questions I want to ask him.
You don't remember anything.
What are you talking about?
Who do you think you are?
He doesn't know.
You are Stone. I brought you to the world as a rebel striving for revenge. You fulfilled your task perfectly.
I don't believe it.
Remember your instincts. Remember the flashbacks. Remember your training which you never could have acquired as a pitiful rebel. Look at the way it all ended in a fight against our units. And it's all over now. They're all dead. My soldiers are, and will remain the best warriors who have ever been on this planet, and you are their commander. Even those exoskeletons were your idea. If Castor's bandit hadn't damaged your memory, you would have concluded your mission much earlier with Gomez and Shimako to help you. Now dispose of the poor shit and complete our plan. I need you for your next task.
No, I am not Scott Stone.
But of course you are. You got him yourself. You shot the original Chaser. But before our doctors could get to him, he went into such deep shock from the bullet wound he couldn't tell as much. Then there were additional complications and he fell into a coma. The prognosis wasn't good, though we didn't call the relatives. The scanned memory of Chaser was not a help to us because it was an incomplete scan. The computers couldn't manage it, so Plan B was born. You were to take his place after some small corrections, such as plastic surgery and a mind swap. However, the process was interrupted and you stayed without a memory. The only thing left was residual memories and the instincts of two separate minds. We almost wrote you off when Gomez began reporting the situation, but we had our miraculous Shimako, and she kick-started the hunter-killer instincts, and you developed your thirst for revenge. You didn't need Your entire concentration was focused on getting Scott Stone. What irony. In any case, it helped you get to Mars. Although on your way, you traveled halfway across that dung-heap Earth. And could you pick the locations?
You say you scanned my memory. Where is it now? Have you got a backup? If I really am Scott Stone, you should have it.
Chaser, for God's sake, don't believe him. You aren't Stone. You're John Chaser. I know you well. Kill this devil. Finish.
Your memory was stored in the main computer of the Jet. Now it's probably somewhere either in hell or in Montec City, which is only a jump from there.
So he has no proof. He's bluffing. You are John Chaser.
Shut up. You won't live much longer. You'll become my puppet. I'll pound all your knowledge from your head. None of those who escape today will survive. Not after today. You, Stone, come. You belong to us.
Alright.
You don't remember it anymore. I could have used him to trace the last rebel cells. It doesn't matter. There's no one to lead them. We'll catch them like the whip dogs they are. You just send them all to their deaths.
Or rescued them, Longwood. I figure what you're up to.
Never mind. We have nothing more to do. Catch Stone!
And we're dead after all of that.
Take everything you need and lay the charges. We're going.
Case 3428. Secret headquarter of rebels found. Commander Caster. Rebel leader killed. Small number of documents found testifying to the activities of the group. Hypothesis. Paranoid behavior of Commander Caster influenced by his paranoid behavior. His approach towards... yeah. I don't get time to read that. Sure. So, the game's long, it's jank, it's very glitchy, has its moments. The standout features are definitely the voice acting, it's very bad. The story makes absolutely no sense. It's funny how we just died at the end there. There was no kind of redemption or anything, but we finally made it through, so yeah. After the credits it just boots us back to the menu, but we may as well let it fly. Yeah, I think I've played this game enough now. I've beat it like 4.5 times, so no more Chaser. I did enjoy some of the environments. The weapons are what you expect. Little generic, but they get the job done. Last section though. This last section is absolutely brutal. Yeah. Okay, gonna end it there. Of course, just about at the 3 hour mark. Probably be back tomorrow, hopefully, with a game that's a lot more enjoyable than this. I'm sort of glad I've beat this, so... Alright guys, we'll just let the credits roll. And... okay. Have a good one. Thank you for watching. Lurks. Follows. Everything else. Just for being here. Thank you. Alright. I want to try something really quick. Actually, it's okay. We'll see you.